Hi friends, how are you? So this is yet again another random video I'm gonna be making today on Scientology, but the topic I'm gonna choose is not so random. I mean, it's very specific, it's very precise, it's very unique, and it's gonna give you in a nutshell what a deadly science Scientology is, and with what deadly accuracy and predictability it can make you aware of what's happening around you, what's happening within you. In a nutshell, Scientology definition: knowing the knowingness, or knowing how to know. Alright, so let's get started. So, Scientology has a very unique approach towards life, this universe, and what man is doing on this planet with regards to life. And well, okay, so let's look at this concept of case. As per Scientology, every man, woman, child walking on this planet has a case. You have a case, I have a case, and the people around us we are interacting with have a case. What is this case? This case is defined, or it literally means the way an individual, or let's take you for the example, how you react to the stimuli which you are getting from your environment defines your case. So you have a case level. Let me try to simplify this for you. Let's say that you get a stimuli from your environment that you are a fool, you're no good, something of that order, How are you going to react to it? Are you going to listen to it and just absorb it and say, okay, well, that's your opinion, thank you, and you move on? And you don't even think about it. That's okay. You move on. You have your attention on a lot of other things in life to be bothered by this stimuli, which is, like an attack on you. Okay, let's take another scenario where when you are told these words, you suddenly become defensive. It bothers you. You kind of feel insulted, but you keep quiet because, you don't want to engage. So you just feel like disengaging and you move on, but you are perturbed. It takes you several days to recover from it, and maybe you will not speak to this individual again. And that defines your case too. Let's take the third scenario, where somebody comes and says to you, you are a fool, you're no good, the work you're doing is absolute nonsense, blah 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 blah. Oh boy, you're like, how dare you say that to me, blah blah blah. You pick up whatever comes in handy and you unleash that object as a weapon on that person. Maybe you break his head, you get into a violent argument, and man, there's a complete mess. You know what I mean? So that was your response too, against same stimuli, Let's take the fourth instance where somebody calls you a fool, you're no good, blah blah blah, shouts at you, screams at you, and you kind of get into a panic. You have a panic attack. You are afraid. you are like nowhere to look. You look down, you are submissive, you feel hurt, you feel ridiculed, you feel abused. But it's just one of those things that you are so used to that you just probably go somewhere in the corner and you start crying. That is another level of defining your case. That's your case level. And we can go further than that, although maybe it's not needed. You've got the idea by now. That's your case.